Unlike me, who has trouble finding my motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Okay, with that close up of her face, I'm gonna say the only reason why this doesn't have an intro is because, and same with the other ones, is because I am recording one after another, and I'm just trying to get it done and get it fixed and everything. So once you'll know when it's done, believe me. Okay, let's get back to the story. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Okay, that sarcastic motherfucker would be me exactly. That sounds like something I would say exactly. Let's see how Sayori responds to it. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. Okay, this is... And I know I'll keep interrupting when Sayori does something that would be me in a way, just to be a smartass though. Hers was actually a legitimate look around because she was clueless. But that's what she's glancing around because I obviously said it's written all over you. So she's looking for words saying that, when in actuality it was just a metaphor in a way. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Okay. If I didn't understand this concept right away, and this was like I just jumped into it right here, my mind would be thinking very dirty and perverted thoughts. I mean, it's not that it's not thinking that, but it's the fact that if I was just looking in on this conversation as one of the members of the literature club, I'd be thinking, ooh, in my mind. Obviously, I wouldn't be saying it out loud. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on the collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your brazier buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's a super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her brazier from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. It's not just me, but it's the fact that it's that close up, and that personal. Like, you're basically invading that privacy there. But it's hilarious because it's your friend. And both of you are friends, so it might feel a little weird, but in this case, this is normal for them. But since I'm going more Sayori's route than anything, then I can guarantee that's why it's like this. I think the girl that you pick the most is the one that you will do the most with. I mean, it might give you things here and there about maybe for Yuri or Natsuki or something like that, but mostly it will be the person that you mostly express in your writing. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful! The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? You want to know why? Her boobs are big and the jacket's too small. Sheesh. Nobody has a dirty mind like me no more. Nobody. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. Whoops, I meant... If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling? What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh, good God. And it flat out fucking says it. Everything that everyone was thinking watching this. It's fucking hilarious. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's braids are buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! It's not worth it all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her brazier once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do the things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are of taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Brandon, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Okay, I made her so happy with just that comment that I'm going to go with Sayori first. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Brendan! I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really! I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Brendan poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aww, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet! Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. No, wait, happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when I have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Brendan. I should go write that down. Then, you can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put it in a bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hidden hidings in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging. Wait, yeah. Scraping and scraping. Oops. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like they elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, and one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Wow, that was really deep. Holy crap! Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic! I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, so we'll go with Yuri next, since she's my second favorite. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Brendan. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poems, or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more darling. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like training a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things that you see and hear. That's why, to truly enable your reader to see into your mind, it's very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that, if you like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The unceasing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bred my hungry curiosity, the raccoon and urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Okay, she really brings up knives a lot. I'm really honestly thinking that, like, she feels so bad about her, she looks down on herself, and this isn't something to be taken lightly, as there are people out there with depression that do these things because it makes them feel good about themselves, or it gives them a rush, or something like that. Something along the lines. So depression, or any other mental illness, isn't something to be taken lightly, and it's a very controversial topic, and a very sensitive one at that. And I just want to say right off the bat, and I'm not saying this just because it came up in a topic, in a story or anything like that. It's because my sister, both of my sisters actually, struggle with depression and things like that, and it's not something that should be taken lightly exactly. And I do understand that in a way, and I do respect it, but in a way it creeps me out, and I'm not trying to put anyone down, make anyone feel bad or uncomfortable. And if I do that, I am so sorry. I don't really know what you're going through, but it's always better to go through something when you have friends. Because friends are the best thing you could ever have. And yeah, that's my take on it. And I really honestly don't want to read the rest of this. I'm sorry guys, if you want to read it, I'll leave it up there for a little bit for you to read some more, but I'm not going to read it myself. Pause the video if you want to watch it. Read it, but other than that, I'm sorry. And honestly, she talks a lot in a way, so I kind of want to just skip her dialogue. So, sorry about that, exactly. So, I'm sorry if you want to read all this. If it comes around a second time, and I do want to read it, then I will, but, or any other time I read them, it's just because of time. I have somewhere to go. I honestly don't really have time. So, the next video, the next part for it, if there is a next part, will be a little bit on the slow side. And yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, but I gotta go. Till next time, I'm Fearful Strike, signing off.